The devastation from the Los Angeles wildfires continues to wreak havoc. The two biggest fires have killed at least 10 people and burned more than 10,000 buildings.
Well, the fires are expected to cause billions of dollars in damage, making this one of the most expensive natural disasters in American history. Wendy Griffith has the story.
Residents describe the devastation as apocalyptic. The fire in Pacific Palisades, now the most destructive in Los Angeles history, leveling entire blocks and reducing buildings to rubble.
Right now, thank the Lord, I am safe and I still have power.
TV host Kym Douglas lives just a few minutes from the Palisades.
So I go there every day and I, get my coffee in the morning and I do my errands, I do my grocery shopping there. And it literally is like Armageddon. So the city of Angels has turned into a war zone and everything is flattened. So many friends have lost everything. And the saddest part is they didn't even have a moment to grab, their mementos, their memories, their children's books and files or passports, nothing.
Thursday, Santa Ana winds weakened a bit, allowing firefighters to dump water from the air. The good news, the Sunset Fire that started in the Hollywood Hills Wednesday night, threatening iconic landmarks, has been fully contained. Many are outraged that their city wasn't more prepared, blaming Governor Gavin Newsom for the lack of water, including no pressure in some fire hydrants.
Yeah, I think everybody's shocked by it.
Edward Ring with the California Policy Center says this could have been minimized with proper land management, including the harvesting and thinning of trees.
And all of those things were regulated to the point where it's just such an unreasonable process for property owners to try to do that, that we ended up turning those hillsides into tinderboxes.
As for the lack of water,
we could have opened a lot more fire hydrants and had good pressure before we lost pressure. The water mains that go up into those hills and the pumps that lift the water into those hills should be bigger. And what we've seen over the last several decades is a trend towards sending less water south into the Southern California cities and encouraging those cities, and in many cases mandating through legislation that those cities just get by with less water.
CBN's Operation Blessing and other organizations, including World Vision and Mercury One, are providing emergency relief supplies to people affected by the wildfires.
Operation Blessing is exactly that. They are a blessing, and our partnership has allowed us to do more within the city as we are trying to get disaster relief aid to as many people as possible, working just tirelessly to make that happen. So they have been a blessing, and we're thankful for the operations that are going forth.
Worship leader Joel Mott's home in Pasadena is still standing, although his friends in Altadena weren't so fortunate.
Really dear friends of mine that live in those neighborhoods there that have lost their homes and lost everything.
Joel, you have a ministry called California Will Be Saved. How can God use such a horrific tragedy as these wildfires to save people?
I think the message right now is like everything is temporary. Everything can be taken away in an instant. And so where do we stand with the Lord, and encouraging people to come to the Lord, come to Jesus. He's going to be our hope in the time of need. He's our salvation and refuge. So I think that's my message to everyone, the church and the lost. Like, let's have an evaluation of life in general right now. And in this time of need, like, put our faith in something eternal.
As Californians continue to deal with the worst wildfires in their state's history, Christians there are holding on to their faith while urging others to not lose hope.
We serve a God who calms the seas, and he can direct the winds, and he can give us hope even when it seems like there's no hope to be had. So I just want to be somebody that people can call and we can say, okay, this is what's happening, but we also have this. We know this. And this is when the Lord shines brightest and tends to just blow us all away with his glory and his grace. And I believe he's going to do that for the city of Angels.
Wendy Griffith, CBN News.
Well, our motto at Operation Blessing is when disasters strike, we strike back with love and compassion. We want to be there for people in their time of need. I've seen some social media commentary about, why help the rich people. There are a lot of poor people affected by these fires. And at the end of this, rich or poor, when you've lost everything, you don't have anything left anymore. All your memories are gone. All your photos, all your possessions, it's all gone. That's precisely the point. You need someone to come alongside you and say, we care. We want to help you. We want to be with you in your time of need. If you want to be an assistance to people in this horrible tragedy, call us and say, I want to give to the Operation Blessing Disaster Relief Fund. You can also write to us at CBN Center, Virginia Beach, Virginia, 23463. You can go to cbn.com. There's a place where you can designate your gift. You can also text OBDR to 71777. Let's be a blessing to people and say, yes, we love you. We have compassion for you. We want to be there for you when you're in need.